Good morning, it's James, and I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. So this morning, I am calling us all in to be in this experience of a next evolution of how it is that we see the work that we are here to do on the planet to be done with a divine, capital D, capital J, divine job description that literally transcends reason today. And I'm going to talk about the fortification of faith, physiology, neurochemistry, emotional resilience. So you and I can literally go out in the world and literally stand for something that stands for a beacon, something of hope. And what we have to know is that when studies are done on the greatest leaders, the ones who galvanize engagement and people just want to be around and emulate and follow and copy, the number one quality is hope. And what we know more and more about the quality of hope, yes, it's about future casting the world that you would love to be seen in, how you want to present yourself in that world for the highest good. It also talks about self-efficacy, so you're present for the good that you are doing. And that leads me into 10 practices. 10 practices that will augment your self-efficacy, which will in turn help your faith and your belief in yourself, help your confidence at a very deep level. And then, yes, help your emotional resiliency, your mental health, your physical well-being, and power with a spiritual understanding, that kind of power, the power that transcends what's happening in the groupthink to go into another space of grace, which shows humanity what's possible. So we're going to talk about how it is that we turn on our bodies at a genetic level, at a physiological deep level, that literally makes us feel amazing and in turn becomes an emulating force that galvanizes every human being who lays eyes on you. No big deal. Right? Let's do this. Number one, people who meditate are hope carriers. And when we carry hope, we galvanize people to see what's possible and want to follow our motion. It's a neurochemical expression that literally spills its beautiful, peaceful dust all over the world. True story. Absolutely. Number two, simply love. We know that when we're carrying love, oxytocin is the trust-building hormone. Not only helps our heart and fights inflammation, it literally augments bridge building of trust with every person that lays eyes on you as a blessing of seeing you. Number three, you have to know that when your work is done with a divine job description, it leads to a deep level of satisfaction. And satisfaction extends genetic activity. Isn't that beautiful? It's like, when I know I'm doing my best work, I know that my genetic activity is fortifying my position so I can continue to do my best work. And that in of itself galvanizes hope around us. Number four, singing, dancing, drumming, creativity, paint, whatever it is, when we move into creative spaces, we access parts of divergent thinking, which literally helps us neurogenically to build new brain cells without a historical experience, right? A lot of what it is we do in our brain is about efficiency, so we continually repeat patterns. We continually are just playing the same record. If we want to create a new song, creativity literally forges us into new spaces where we see that possibility to create a life that is greater and more loving and more light and more brilliant. And it happens with gene expression to galvanize this. Number five, time outdoors. Make sure I'm looking at trees outside at my window right here. Look at trees, look at the sky, take in nature, because when you do, it fortifies a physiological, emotional, and spiritual experience of possibility. Lowers the hormones associated with fear and separation. It brings us together. Mother Nature is magic. She is incredible. Number six, being appreciated. Look around your life and think about who appreciates you. I love to say people your life well. Do a fearless friend inventory and make sure those people absolutely appreciate you and you get an opportunity to appreciate them openly and vulnerably. Vulnerability is the birthplace of common humanity. Number seven, setting long-range goals literally is a hope maker and creator. So think about 3, 5, 7 years from now, what it is that you want your life to have stood for in that time, and see yourself there in that time out in front, fully expressing and living up to that ideal. Number 8, moving your body every single morning makes your brain, makes your heart, makes your hormones, makes your neurochemistry be a pollinator of possibility. It changes your outlook and changes the view of what you see as possible. Number 9, it's easy to get into this experience of just kind of putting all these things as my to-dos. It becomes a routine, and then we can kind of get mindless. The most important thing we can do when we're doing all these amazing things in the world, and never forget how good you are, is raising routines to rituals so we're fully connected to them and why we do them. Make sure that intrinsic lever of our why, the ikigai from Okinawan language, the vernacular says, I am alive to the degree that I serve, and I have a reason to get up in the morning that's bigger than me. That's a ritual. And number 10, simply serving. See all of these practices and every beautiful thing that you do that raises your light as an opportunity to serve. We are all alive to the degree that we serve, and serving is social activism. So please step back and consider the great work of your life. Capital D, capital J, your divine job description. And know that it's only you that can do what you do to raise this world into a space of grace. It's in you, it's as you, and it literally absolutely becomes you. Much love and every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.